All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Up and Moving, which is a community-based physical activity program for the Upper Peninsula. My name is Isaac Wiedig. I'm a graduate student in the Kinesiology and Integrative Physiology department at Michigan Tech. And briefly, our goal with Up and Moving is to keep adults physically active during the pandemic and also beyond with home-based, both recorded and live virtual workouts that you can do right from home. So today's workout that I'm going to be guiding us through is an aerobic, agility, and balance workout. So we're going to be on our feet a lot. We're going to be moving our feet in quick, sort of confusing patterns. So working on body control, foot control, some coordination. And during that whole time, we're going to be up moving. So you're going to get your aerobic work in, hopefully get a little sweat on. For the workout, you shouldn't need anything other than a bottle of water and your body. Most of what we're going to do is all body weight stuff. And if you want to, every week for our agility workouts, I like to tape a pattern down on the floor with just painter's tape so it doesn't stick, damage your carpet or your floor. I've got it right down on my carpet. So I'll kind of show you the pattern at the beginning of every workout. I'll try to maybe change it up weekly so we do something a little bit different. But this week I have a ladder taped down. So I've just got basically 4 boxes, kind of looks like a ladder you can climb. And this sort of helps to have a pattern down on the floor when we're moving our feet, but you can just imagine that you've got this ladder as we're working through these drills as well. You don't have to use the tape, but it does make it a little more fun. So plan for the workout today is we're going to start with a quick about 5-10 minute warm up. We'll get things loosened up, the body moving, and then we'll jump into our actual workout, which will be some agility aerobic based stuff. For about 9 minutes of total work. We'll have 3-minute rounds of exercises. And then lastly, we're going to end with balance exercises as sort of our cool down to kind of bring the heart rate back down. So that is the plan. Let's go ahead. We'll jump right into our warm up. All right, so first exercise we're going to do here is a big knee hug. So just bring in that knee up to your chest. You can grab onto it with your arms, give it a big hug. Show those legs a little love today. I know at least for us here in Houghton, we've got kind of a rainy morning here. It's been really nice and sunny and hot. So this is a break in the nice weather we're having. Good. Go through here for a few more seconds, a couple more of these. Great. Last one. All right, let's switch into, we're going to be grabbing onto that ankle, reaching that other hand for the sky, and then we're going to alternate. So just flipping back and forth here between these legs. Starting off with a little balance right off the bat here this morning. Good. Don't really have the best lighting here in my living room. I don't actually have a light in my living room. I have a couple of lamps. And so when it's really dark outside, the window is like right above where my video is coming in. I don't get a lot of light in here. So hopefully there's enough light for you guys to see everything okay. Great. All right, we're going to switch movements. Let's go into Frankenstein kick, zombie kick, whatever you want to call it. Hands out in front. We're going to be bringing our toes up to our fingertips, trying to keep our knee fairly straight. We're going for a light stretch in the back of the leg. And as we loosen up here, you can think about trying to kick that foot a little bit higher, a little closer to those toes. This has become one of those warm-up exercises that I now can't leave out of my routines because I feel like I am known as the Frankenstein kick guy. So you can always look forward to these when you're joining one of my workouts. Good. All right, let's switch it up. We're going to go into A little mini reverse lunge, and then you're going to twist your torso towards the knee that's up, and then we're going to go ahead and flip legs, do the other side. So stepping back, twisting, step back, twist. And again, as we start to loosen up here, you can get a little deeper on the lunge. You can start to rotate your torso a little bit more. So we get into a little deeper or a little more range of motion with this as we go. Good, go for a couple more. Last one, great. Next one we're gonna go into is we're gonna get our feet a little wider apart. We're gonna go into a lateral lunge now. So I'm gonna lean towards one knee, keep the other leg nice and straight. Come back to center, and then I'm gonna flip, go to the other side. You can put those hands on your thighs if you need to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But if you need to ease a little bit of the tension on that knee that you're leaning on, you can use those hands. We're going for a light stretch on the inside of the leg. And also this is going to start to warm up that knee and the quad on the side that we're leaning towards. Make sure those legs are ready to go. We're going to be moving our feet a lot today. Job. Great, let's go one more and we'll switch it up. Good. Okay, next one. We're gonna go hinge at the hips, reach down for our toes. So you can see I'm keeping my spine fairly neutral, getting a stretch in the hamstrings. And then I'm gonna come up, go into a Y and look at the ceiling and try to extend my back like this, get a good stretch. So toes up and extend. And we'll just keep repeating this here. You can try to reach for those toes a little deeper every time you come down. If your back does flex, that's okay. It actually feels like a good back stretch too. This is that get up out of bed in the morning and stretch beside your bed. Good, go for one more. Perfect. All right, next one we're gonna go into here. We're gonna start stepping side to side, and I'm gonna get some forward arm circles in. We'll focus a little more on the shoulders now, and we'll get those ready to go. We won't have a lot of arm work today. We're gonna mostly be on our feet, but we can work on making those circles a little bit bigger here as those shoulders loosen up. We can get into nice big circles. Really try to use as much range of motion as you have at the shoulder. Good, we can shake the arms off. And then we're gonna go right into swings. So bringing those arms across the body, I'm reaching for opposite sides of the room here. And then really pulling my shoulder blades back, pushing my chest out as I swing those arms backwards. Good, lastly, we're gonna go back into arm circles, but we're gonna reverse our direction. I'm going backwards now. Get into some nice big circles. Good. All right, now we're gonna go for a little jog in place. We're on our last two warm-up exercises here. These ones will be a little higher intensity, so these will help get our heart rate up a little more. We will take a little break after the warm-up, let you grab some water, catch your breath. We can increase that pace a little bit on our jog. Maybe try to get those feet up off the floor if your feet aren't leaving the floor. If you need to, you can cover a little space in your living room too. Sometimes it's nice to actually move somewhere. Good, we're going to go for 10 more seconds here so we can increase the pace a little more. We'll wake those feet up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Last one we're going to go into here is jumping jacks. We're going to go for about 30 seconds here. Stepping that leg out, swinging those arms up overhead, or doing a hopping jumping jack. This way is going to be a little harder. Good work, guys. We're almost through the warm-up here. Down to our last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. Warm-up's complete. So go ahead, grab a little drink. And as you are resting, I am going to walk us through what we'll be doing for the actual workout portion here. So we're going to kind of be hanging out on this agility ladder or the imaginary agility ladder that you have at home. Either way, it'll work. And what we have is 6 different exercises. And we are going to do each one of those exercises for 30 seconds, back to back to back to back, till we get all 6 done. So 6 exercises for 30 seconds means we're going to do 3 minutes of work just about continuously. Then we'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll do it again. So we'll do those same 6 exercises. Now with agility work, we're doing a lot of fancy footwork and patterns, and sometimes the first time through it, it takes a little bit to kind of get the groove and the rhythm of what we're doing. So first round, you may be a little shaky on some of these. That's okay. We're going to take our time, move through the first round a little bit slower. We'll go through it a little faster on the next few. All right, so got my list of exercises here. I want to make sure I don't miss any. Sometimes you start working out and you get brain fog and you completely forget the plan you had in place. So first exercise we're going to do is we're going to step inside one of our boxes on our ladder, or an imaginary box, if you will, and we're going to get our feet moving. So we're going to be sitting like this with the feet moving quick. And this is going to be fun. This is reactive agility. So I'm going to call out a direction forward, and you have to step out of the box forward. If I say backwards, you have to step out of that box backwards and then come back. If I say left, you step to the left, and then you come back in. If I say right, you step to the right, and you come back in. So what we want to do eventually is I'm going to start calling these out faster and faster as the interval goes. And what you want to do is get your feet over to the box or the place that I told you, and then right back to center as fast as possible. All right? Okay. So let us try this out for our first 30 seconds here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So get those feet going. Quick feet. And we're going to go left. And we're going to go forward. Left. And right. And left. And back. Forward. And left. And left. And right. And forward. And left. And that is time. Good. All right, so hopefully we got that down. We'll come back to it again in the future here. You'll be a little bit better versed for it. All right, next one we're going to go to is an alternating skip. So what we're going to be doing here, it's going to look like this. We're just going to alternate skips. Now, if you don't feel comfortable leaving the ground, you can just go up onto the toes, bring those arms in the knee. If you want to make it a little harder and you feel comfortable with it, you can actually turn it in to a little hop and try to leave the ground. And if you want to make it really hard, you can try to leave the ground as much as possible and then increase that pace. All right, so alternate skip starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I'm gonna start off here without leaving the ground, just getting that calf raise in, bringing my knee and my arm. And then I will make it a little bit harder as the interval goes. We got about 15 seconds left. I'm gonna go into a hop. So I'm just alternating here, really driving that calf up, trying to get some height off the ground if I can. And 3, 2, 1, time. Good. All right. Next exercise. We're going with sort of a lateral shuffle along the ladder here. So what it's going to look like is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, outside. So it's going to look like this. So you're getting each foot in your square or your imaginary square. And then eventually what we want to do is try to get really quick feet and move through this as fast as possible. So sometimes the cadence helps you with this agility stuff. So I like to go in, 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 in. So you're making sure you've got a beat for every time that foot comes down inside the box. Ready? Going for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So in, 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 out. I will start slow so you guys can follow along with me here. Towards the end, I will speed it up so you can see what it looks like as I'm trying to really make my feet move. And it helps to bring those arms with you. 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Good. All right, moving on to our next one. What do we have next? Well, what do we have? Okay, this one. So this one here, we're going to be putting a foot in the box and then going to the next box. So I'm going in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So another way that you can do this too, if you don't have the boxes and you're having a hard time picturing that, just think about a line. So if I'm on this front line, I'm going over the front line and then behind the front line with both feet. All right. So we're gonna go for 30 seconds here. I'll start slow so you guys can follow me if you still need to kind of pick that up and learn it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, 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 back. And then I'm gonna switch directions, go the other way. Both feet over the line and into the box, both feet behind the line and into the box. We're training like athletes today. Three, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right. On to our next one. We have speed skaters. So speed skaters we're kind of hopping from side to side, like we're skating on the ice. I'm taking that back leg and I'm swinging it behind me. So it looks like this from the side. I got a little bit of bend in the knees. If you want to make it harder, you can increase the tempo and go a little faster, or you can also hop a little further on your back and forth. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Another thing you can do too is you don't even have to actually hop. You can just switch from leg to leg here. This is probably the easiest way to do it. There's no hopping, it's pretty low impact. Or you can actually get that hop in there. Good work. Try to push that pace here. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right, guys, last exercise. for this circuit here, this round, and we got a break coming up after it. So very similar to the first one. We're going to get in place. We're going to have quick feet. I'm going to call out a foot, so either left or right. Sorry, that was left or right. I don't know my left from my right. I'll call out a foot, and then I'll call out a direction. So it'll be right, right, and then you'll have to just step the foot out. If I say right forward, you step the foot forward. Left out is left going out. Left back is left stepping back. So you're keeping those feet moving really quick, and then you're taking that foot going in the direction that I call out. So again, it's reactive. And a lot of times when we need our feet to be quick and move with us is when we slip on ice, when something happens that we aren't anticipating. So sometimes having that training in your brain of being able to go, oh, right foot, and then move that helps a little bit. And athletes have to do this too. So we're training like athletes today. I expect everybody who goes through this workout to sign up for the NFL Combine this year. You're going to be prepped and ready for it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. We're going for 30 seconds. All right, right forward, right out, left forward, left forward, left out, right back, right forward, left forward, right out, left out, right out, right back, right forward, left forward, left back, left out, left forward, right back, and time. Good. All right. So I was taking it easy on you guys on that round. Next time when we do the reactive stuff, I'm going to go a little bit faster, challenge you a little bit. All right, so let's get some water. Take a quick break here. Whew. Take a little active break. I'm going to walk around a bit. Keep things moving. So we're going to run through that same series of 6 exercises again. We're going to go through it a little bit faster. I'll take less time to explain. And I'm going to make the reactive stuff where I'm calling out directions and feet a little bit harder. So it's your test. This is like a physical activity form of Simon Says. I wish there was a way I could get bigger pictures of everybody on the live video here so I can see how everyone's doing and I can call you out when you mess up. But it's okay. If you mess up, you just get back to it, get your feet back to center, get your feet going quick again. All right. I say we get to it. Okay, so remember our first one, we've got our feet going quick, and I'm calling out forward, back, left or right, and you have both feet coming with you. So you're in a box and you're getting out of the box in whatever direction I call. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Get those feet going. Left, back, right, forward, forward, right, back, left, forward, 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 right, back, left, forward, back, left, back, right, and time. Good, nice job. So once we get going really quick with those, you got to make sure you get your feet back to the center and moving quick again right after you move those feet out to the side. All right, going into what was next? The skips. All right, so remember we got skips here. We're either here or we're actually hopping. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So bring the arm and the leg with you. It's like your elbow and your knee have a string tied to them. And you're going up on those toes, doing a little calf raise. Good, I'm gonna go a little higher here with my skips. I'm gonna try to leave the ground Good. We're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is time. Good. Whew. I'm starting to sweat now. All right. Next one, we're going side to side laterally down our ladder or imaginary ladder. So both feet going in each box and then coming back across. And if I do it really quick, it's looking like this. Getting in each box and then getting out. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. In. Making sure both feet get in each of our boxes here. And then we can speed it up as we get used to the pattern. Good job, guys. We got about 5 seconds left. See if you can push your foot speed a little bit here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Nice job. And a few things I didn't mention with agility, I try to do this every week, but I don't always do it, is you're always trying to make sure you got soft knees, a little bend in the knee, and usually you want to stay on those toes. So as you're moving and doing these foot drills, your heel shouldn't necessarily be coming down when you step. You should really kind of just be on those toes. All right. What do we have next? We have forward and back. So another fancy one here. So we're going in, forward, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. And then going back in the other direction. So we're getting both feet in the box, both feet out of the box and moving forward and back and side to side. So a lot of foot movement going on here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and here we go. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Good job. We're getting near the end, so see if you can speed the footwork up a little bit. Should sort of have the pattern down now. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice job. All right, speed skaters. Got 2 more exercises. We have 1 more minute of work before our break. So we're going to speed skaters in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hopping from one foot to the other. It's like we're skating down an ice track here. Can all pretend that we're racing each other. Or we're racing, Apollo Ono is the only professional speed skater that I know. Good, we can increase the pace a little bit as we get to the end, or we can hop a little further. 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Good, last exercise, which is a fun one. I like these reactive ones. I don't know, it's more fun for you guys because you're the ones that have to try to follow me, but I have fun trying to fool you. Okay, so we got our feet going. I'm gonna call out a foot and a direction, so right out, right back, right forward, or left out, left back, or left forward, left back. All right. I'm going to try to make this one challenging for us here, so see if you can hang in there with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. This is like Dance Dance Revolution or Whack-A-Mole. Ready? Right foot out, left foot out, left foot forward, left foot forward, right foot forward, left foot back, right foot back, left forward, right out, left forward, right forward, right back, left out, right out, right forward, left back, left out, right out, left out, right forward, left back, right back, right back, forward, back. I fooled myself. That's time. Good job, guys. All right. Okay, we can take a little break. It's our second round done. Get some water. A little active recovery here. I'm always surprised how well this this ladder holds up on my carpet while I'm doing drills over it. Woo! Got a good sweat going now. All right. Ooh. So one more time through, and then we have a cool down where we're just going to do some pretty light balance work. Do some stuff on our feet still. Okay. If we keep this up until next winter, I think that our slip and fall rate here on the ice in Houghton is going to drop significantly. This could be a great place for some research. Okay, let's do it. This is our last interval. Let's get through it. So first one again is bringing both feet in a direction that I call. So left, right, forward, and back. All right, I'm going to try to make this one hard. See if you can hang in with me here. We got 30 seconds of it. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Get those feet going. Quick. Forward. Back. Left. Right. Forward. Left. Back. Left. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Forward. Forward. Back. Left. Right. Forward, back, left, right, right, forward, back, left, and forward, and time. Good job. Nice work. From what I could see of everybody who's joining us live, everybody looked like they were doing good and keeping with me there. Okay, second one, alternate skip. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So a string attached to your elbow and your knee. You come up together, get up on the toes, or leave the ground if you can, get a little hop in there. And we can increase the pace. And 3, 2, 1, time. Good. Next one, if I'm correct, we're going laterally here. Yes, we are. So getting both feet in each box and coming back across. Ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So this is our last 30 seconds with each of these. So see if you can challenge your foot speed and your agility here and try to make it fast. I'll really try to rip through it here so you guys can see what it looks like when I'm really pushing my feet speed. Good, and we're down to 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Nice work. All right, we got forward and back. So quick recap. In, out, out, in, out, out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In, out, out, in, out, out. In, out, out, in. work. Down to our last 5 seconds here, guys. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice. Okay, speed skaters. Make sure I'm not missing one. Okay. Speed skaters for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. These are our last 2 exercises, guys. We got 1 minute. So hang in there. Finish strong. You can try to push yourself. Again, you get to go at your own pace here. And if you ever need a break, you can take one. Good work. We're down to our last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right, last one. It's a fun one. We can get those feet going quick. So this is where I'm going to call off a foot, right or left, and then either out, forward, back, out, forward, back. So just moving that foot and getting a quick step in. Okay. We'll go a little bit longer. We'll go about like 45 seconds or so on this one because I'm going to really speed it up at the end and we'll see how you guys do with it. All right. Actually, you know what? I know I have a lot of analogies for these little reactive games, but it's like Bop It, you know, where you have, I don't know if anybody remembers that 90s game where you have to, you know, slap it or like pull something or twist something and it like keeps calling off these series of actions. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So get those feet to center, get them moving quick. We're going right forward, left back, left out, left forward, right back, right out, left forward, left out. You can bring those arms with you a little bit too if you need some pumping action. Left back, right out, left forward, left out, right back, right forward, left back, right forward, right out, left back, left out, right out, left out, left back, right forward, right out, left out, right back, right forward, left forward, and time. Good. Woo, I was hauling. We were all hauling there. Okay, we made it. So let's go ahead and take some time here to grab a drink of water. Whew. I've definitely got a good sweat going during those intervals. Holy cow. Agility seems easy the first time you go through it, but it sneaks up on you. Okay, we'll just take a second here. I'll let everybody get a drink, cool down for a moment. And we're going to do a little bit of balance work. Some fun balance stuff. This can be a way we can sort of stay on our feet, be a little bit active, but we'll let the heart rate come down. Works as a good cool down here. Whew, all right. So here's what we got for our balance work. The first drill we're going to do is I am going to move towards you guys. You could, if you have a line, you could pretend, but what we're going to do is walk in a line. So this is kind of the classic drunk test they give you, the police. You're going to go heel to toe here. So what we're going to try to do is walk heel to toe forward. Use whatever space you have, maybe about 4 or 5 steps. And then you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to go backwards, bringing your toe to your heel and trying to stay on a line like you're walking a tightrope. Now, forwards is fairly easy, backwards, a lot harder. Here's one way if you feel like you have mastered this and you're like, oh yeah, no problem, I can do this. Do it with your eyes closed. Make sure that the room is clear. You're not going to walk into something, but go ahead, try closing your eyes and do the same thing. It makes it a lot harder. So whenever you deprive some of the senses, your balance is a little off. Our brain is taking in all kinds of input and using that for balance and coordination. Take one away, things go crazy. So try that. We're gonna go, I'm gonna set a timer just so we don't run too far over on time. What I'm gonna do is set it for a minute. We'll do about 4 or 5 steps forward, 4 or 5 steps back, whatever space you have. And just keep doing that. Try not to lose your balance. And if you do want to make it more challenging, try closing those eyes. See what you can do. All right, ready? Here we go. We're going to go for a minute. I know everybody has probably already started. You can put those hands wherever you need to. If they go out to the sides, fantastic. Backwards, again, like I said, a little bit more challenging, but try to stay on a good straight line here. All right, I am going to try to close my eyes now. We're about halfway through. And I'm going to see what I can do here. You guys can laugh at me if you want to just pay attention to me or if you want to keep doing the balance stuff at home. So you still want to keep trying to walk in that straight line here. Bringing the heels to the toes. Take that eyesight away. It gets a little bit harder. Whew. Good. We are at time. Nice work. Okay, we're going to do one more little balance exercise here as we cool down. I already feel like my heart rate has come down pretty good. What we're going to do is a single leg deadlift, but we're gonna get a knee with it too. So this is what it's going to look like. I'll show you without the chair. You can use the chair for a little support if you have to. I'll give you a side view here is probably best. So we're going to move at the hips is our main target of where we're going to move. We're going to do that on one leg. So I'm going to kick my back leg, and you can see that my shoulder and then that other ankle sort of stay in line. So as I hinge, that back leg comes up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge, I'm going to reach to the ground, I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to bring my knee. I'm going to try to keep my foot off the ground. Hinge, bring my knee. Hinge, bring my knee. So I've got a little bit of bend in that knee, but not a lot. And then bringing that knee up. And I'm going to try, if I can, to not touch this foot on the floor. Now you can do the same thing, but you can use a chair if you do need a little bit of support here. Or you can just have the chair there in case you do lose your balance. But we're reaching for the floor. Coming back up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set a timer here. We'll go about 20 seconds each leg. So I know if you've already started, you can go ahead and switch legs, but I'm going to do 20 for each leg. So hinge, kick the foot back, and then drive the knee up. Hinge down, touch the floor, drive the knee up. And again, you don't have to get all the way to the floor if you can't. Ooh, almost lost my balance there. You will probably feel this burn a lot in probably your butt area as well. This is a great exercise for working those hips. Good, I'm gonna go ahead and switch legs. I'm gonna have my chair here in case I need it. This is my bad balance leg. Everybody's got one of those. I've got one that I can balance really good on and one not so well. So kick that foot back, drive it up if you need that chair. It's right here for a little bit of support. I challenge you to try to take your hand off the chair if you are using it and just see how you do. That's how we train balance. We've got to be unstable and have to work on it in order to get better. Good. Now I'm going to go for 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job, guys. So we got some fancy footwork in. I challenge y'all with some reactive stuff. Definitely got a good sweat in. My heart rate was up most of that time. That was a good workout. And then a little balance to cool down with. So thank you all for joining me today for our workout here. I look forward to seeing you again, hopefully next week, for another aerobic agility and balance workout. And again, we have another live workout Saturday at 10, which is our surprise workout. And then also we did just upload recently a new video to our Up and Moving website, upandmoving.org. It's right on the homepage. It's a series of stretches that you can use throughout the day. If you work at an office and you're sitting most of the day, there's a few stretches that you can kind of stand up from your desk, take a little active break, go through those stretches, and it's kind of a good way to kind of break up prolonged sitting. So go ahead and check that out too if you have time. Other than that, thank you again for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. And everybody have a great rest of your week.